여보세요. 야, 너 내가 전화 끊지 말라 그랬지?
씨발 짜증나게 전화하지 말라고.
아이, shit.
Okay, here's another one of my bias K-pop tag videos. This time it's going to be Got7. I don't know how many of these I'm going to do. This is my third one for now. And I might do one more. And I'm also have some other videos that I'm thinking of doing. Question number 1. How many albums do you own from your bias group / artist? This is a Got7, and as you can see, I have all of them. The mad ones finally came in. The only thing that I have left to get is JJProject, because to me that technically counts. So yeah, I have all of them. And I have both copies of Identify and both copies of Mad. Why did you start collecting your bias? Got7 is the first group that I actually have followed since debut. I didn't get heavy into K-pop until the middle of 2013 is when I started getting into it, to the point where I would hear of debut groups. And then 2014 is when I started getting more and more into it. And 2015 is the year where, like, now I am completely into it. I watch videos, I'm in the know way more than I used to be. But Got7 was the first group that I followed since debut. 3. What do you need to complete your collection? How do you decide when your collection is complete? The only thing I need, like I said, is JJProject's album, and then it will be complete. I also have both Gotcha photo books, the LA and the Malaysia one. And I also have their 365 anniversary fan meeting DVD. I also have those. Number 4, which album was the hardest to get? None of them, because I bought all of them brand new, basically when they came out. Which album was the best value for what you paid? I'm gonna say Identify, strictly for the fact that it has the most songs on it, because it is a full album, and it's the only full album as of right now. Which album was the worst value? Only reason I'm gonna say this is because the packaging is horrible, but it's gonna be that first one, the Star, the Got7 Got It. Just because, simply for the fact that, hello, the photo book to me isn't even a photo book. The packaging is horrible. It looks cute on the outside, but it's just horrible. You can't stand it up. Like, once I get more albums, I could probably stand it up sideways and squish it in between stuff, but yeah, it's just horrible. But we all know that, right? What is your favorite album, least favorite album? Like I said, Mad's not going to count yet because I have not heard everything off of Mad. So I'm gonna say my favorite album right now is Just Right, because like I said, Mad does not count. So Just Right will be my favorite one. My least favorite, might be Got It, also the first one. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna say the first mini album is my least favorite. If you met your bias in person, which album would you have them sign and what page? Okay, this question, I'm gonna have 3 people, because currently, well, always in Got7, I never had a definite bias. I always switch between JB and Mark as my 2 top biases. But Young Jae also holds a special place in my heart because he is my precious son. So, to me, he's considered a bias. And I'm going to say I would want Young Jae to sign this page from the Vertical Mad album, because he has just gotten so good looking and he's just getting so much more confident, and just, I'm loving him to death. So anybody who talks crap about my Young Jae, you can come to me, because Young Jae is amazing, okay? I don't care. Yes, he's awkward, but he is so cute and just, he's precious. Don't talk bad about my Young Jae, or I'm gonna have to come after you, okay? And the other two I'm going to do, I'm gonna do JB from the close-up version of Identify, that page, and the same thing for Mark. That's what I'm gonna go with. And the last question, as always, is what do you love about your bias group? Give me your love story. Yeah, I can never pick a bias in their group. I've never have been able to. They're just one of those groups for me. Everybody probably has at least one group where they cannot pick a bias because just you can't. And especially if you do, I can't. I can't. And have you seen the dance practices, especially the Mad Boyfriend version? I just can't. I give up. It's been over a year and a half, and I'm just gonna definitively say that I do not have a bias in Got7 and will never have a bias in Got7 because I just can't. I just can't. But I do have a top ones that always get me, but I can not have a bias. And I love their group because also, hello, what everybody says, personality. But I just like, I don't know, I love their different personalities and how different a lot of them are from each other, but yet how well they get along, because you have, like, okay, start with the oldest one, Mark. You have Mark. He's quiet most of the time, but he's like really sweet, and he can be goofy when he wants to be. JB, he's a great leader. He can be funny, he's super nice, but he can get super pissed off a lot, but you gotta love that about him. And then Jackson. Do we really have words for Jackson? Sexy. Jackson Wang. Wild and sexy. What else can you say? It's Jackson. Like, okay. Psycho. And then there's Junior, the Oma, the mother. We all love him. He's a sweetheart, and just, he's such a sweetheart. I love him. And then there's my precious Young Jae, my son. Yes, he's weird, he's awkward, he's kind of quiet, he's kind of off in his own little world. But he's so sweet, and he's so cute, and he's the most precious thing ever. And can we all say that Young Jae's English is the best thing ever? I'm sorry, I love it. Although Jackson's influence on Young Jae is kind of worrying me. And then there's Bam Bam. What can we say about Bam Bam? He's psychotic, he's super stylish, he needs to like calm himself. I know you're legal now, but Bam Bam, calm it. They put you in a choker. Why'd they do that? And then the baby, Yugyeom, so precious. Even though he's like the tallest one, he's the baby, but he's precious. I love him. And they really, this has nothing to do with them, but they really need to give him a new hairstyle. It's been the mushroom haircut for how long now? They've changed the color, but really, can we do something about that? But yeah, and he's so cute, and he loves them all so much, and like, they pranked him, and it was so cute. He cried. The poor innocent little thing. Like, he literally is the maknae. I know Bam Bam's close in age because they're the same year, but poor little Yugyeom. But I love him. He's a cute little maknae. I love him. But that is all for this video. I will see you guys again soon. If you have any requests, please leave them below.